Hey everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuits, and this is from Temu. It's called Ancient Wars, and it was a 1.06 inch advertised plastic soldiers. I didn't order these for me, but I was going to show them to you. I'm sending half of these to one person and half of these to another person. People that don't have any miniatures hardly at all. But here is my standard guy I use for everything. And as you can see, they're about halfling sized. You got some different sculpts in here. You've got this guy's derpy guy swinging a sword. This guy holding a sword. This guy holding a sword. This guy with a sword up. This dude with a spear. Oh, that's a new sculpt. So we're going to put those similar sculpts over here. So far we have 6 sculpts. To do with the axe. I'm not seeing any new ones. Wait, what's this guy here? Oh, there's another sculpt. So quite a few sculpts. A lot of parts. A lot of parts. Here's a guy with a bow and a something. A bow and something else. Here's another guy with an axe holding it derpy AF. If you're building a weapons shop or something, I think I paid $1.33 for this. Oh, there's another sculpt. So for $1.33, a lot of options. And if you just need to fill out a town or a battlefield and you need markers, these are honestly not bad. They're a little small, like I said, but they're not bad. This guy is maybe no, we have him already. I'm looking for a new sculpt. I think we've met all the sculpts we're going to find here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not finding any new sculpts. I'm not sure how all these things cut up or don't cut up. Put some back in the bag. I made a big old mess. Oops. Damn you. All right. So, if you're going to use them for size small, any kind of cheapy poker chip about like this small, I got these at Dollar Tree, I think. You could definitely base those on there with no problem. And if you want to use them as a size medium, as like a proxy, anything a little bigger about this size would be good. And these are, I think these are from the Dollar Tree too, actually. I'm not sure where I got this. But there are these at the Dollar Tree. There's some different colors. Something like that. There are some seams, some mold lines, and they are pretty derpy. Oh, the good news is you can just, the mold lines come right off. Like, really, just come right off. Let's paint one up and see how they look painted up, too. Let's get one that I kind of think the pose is useful. There are a couple of these poses are useful. I like this guy, except I don't like the giant plume on his helmet. I don't like the way the guy's holding the axe, but you could fix that. Mold lines on the swords might be a problem. Oh, that's hot as shit. That burnt me real easy. It's stuck in my finger. Oh, well. All right. The bow guys are probably useless unless you cut that out of their hands. The bows are really small, but they're actually, for how cheapy they are, they're not bad. They're semi-sturdy. Really, I can't complain. For $1.33, I got, it says I got 50 of them. But I am, if this is, let's see, 5, 10. So for 12 sculpts, and there's this many in the bag, I'm guessing there's more than 100 in here. So apparently the sellers weren't paying attention to their model. Let's paint one up and see what it looks like. Just get a dab of glue there. Just stick that down. Something like that. Wait, hold on. I didn't get a very good grip on there. You get a different piece to be my base. Okay. Get that damn glue off there. Of course I can't. All right. A little drop of glue. I'll get this on here just like that. Let that sit for a moment and cool down. Let me get a metal brush and rough that up. The guy I'm going to paint? I guess it is. Get a little bit of glue on there. Put him on that base. Just like that. Baking soda in a spoon. Super glue. Just like that. Not going out of my way to make it perfect. I don't care. Oops. Now, I don't know how well these guys are going to take paint without a real prime. I don't really know anything about them at all. I'm going to hit them real quick with a lighter, just to cook off any kind of mold loosening crap they might have had on him. I'm going to spray paint him black real quick. I'm going to hot air gun them dry. He's kind of derpy. I can dig that. I'm just going to get a piece of cardboard to use as a palette real quick. I'm going to dry brush him with white. He's got a surprising amount of detail. I am actually shocked. I am pleasantly surprised. I think the easiest thing to do with him would be use a little bit of metallic speed paint to do his armor. and then just come back and touch them up. So I'm just gonna, I didn't burn his mold lines off or anything. I didn't do anything spectacular with them, and that's okay. For a cheapy mini like this, though, I am really pleased. I'm just getting a brush, something about the size to work on miniatures. Got my brush tip damp. I'm just going to paint him in this broadsword silver speed paint. So $1.35 for about 100 in some of these on Temu's. I try not to shop on Temu, but I was getting some other stuff on there. And I saw these, and I just had one person ask me for miniatures, then somebody else asked for miniatures. And if you're a new DM starting a campaign, going to older players and older DMs is the way to go. I'm just exceptionally pleased with the way this dude looks. Where do I put that brush? I'm going to get some dark brown paint and do his base. Make sure I'm not getting it on his boots. His boots are very tiny. That would be very easy to do. Okay. Did a terrible job putting him on this base. Absolutely terrible. Not sweating it. Not making a big deal of it at all. All right. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this brown just to do straps and stuff too. Let's do this super easy. Too wet on my brush. Too wet. Do that sheath, that brown, and that dagger on his back there, or short sword, or whatever that is. We'll do that sheath on that. We'll just keep dragging that brown across these straps real careful like. And his hilt of this sword. Do the pommel. The handguard. And we'll do this handguard, or this hilt on this sword brown. And we're going to come back and hit that with a different color though, and change this up some in some form. Okay. Okay. Just gonna touch that strap again real quick. All right, cool. Oops. Forgot to throw the pommel on this. Okay. Let's dry them off. I lost my brown paint. Where are you at, brown paint? Alright, we'll dry him off real quick with the air gun. I'm just going to use a medium brown. I'm going to use a crappy brush. Throw a little variation on there. Not that I think it's going to make it look much better. It's going to make it different. I'm going to get that lighter brown. Okay. Now I'm going to get gold. Just a tiny splop of gold. Don't need much. I'm gonna do the pommel of that. The tip of this sheath down here. Okay. And we'll do the pommel and the handguard of that little sword. Do the handguard of this one and that gold. Okay, and then he's just got some little accoutrement here. Some little decorative shit. It's not accoutrement, not at all. I'm just gonna hit a couple little spots. Maybe his knees, his elbows. This little line on his back. Better. I'm gonna get a really bright silver and do his sword. Like that. Let's get a little bit of glue. Now, if you're in a competition with someone to own the most miniatures, I'm going to guess you can't count more than 5 of these guys. And you definitely can't count more than the amount of sculpts they have unless you customize them into different shapes. So if you're in the middle of a competition with someone and you're trying to now say you have 100 more miniatures you're going to paint, don't think that you can count this whole bag unless you make every one of them different. That, my friends, is in the spirit of fairness. The spirit of fairness. Alright, so what I've done is I've got some clear glue there. I'm going to get a little bit of flour. Where's my flour? And I'm just trying to make him look a little interesting. Alright, $1.35 for, I think it's over 100. I didn't count them. It said it was 50 on the advertisement. He's not a bad little guy. There he is next to a regular guy. So he is smaller, like halfling sized. But if you need a bunch of tokens or proxies to stand in as guards or soldiers or anything on your table, I don't think anybody's going to hold it against you if you throw a bunch of those on there. It's not a bad looking mini. You could paint a bunch of these in a lot, just glue them all to a stick or tape them all to a stick. And you could really do a lot with that. Especially since it costs you nothing really to do it. That's the amazing thing, is like $1.35. And I know on Temu, like I'm not an expert on using Temu. I don't use it very much. But I will tell you this. I have seen these for $3 on there. I just happened to see it for $1.35 the other day when I bought these. And it was amazing because I was already looking for these to order for someone else. And then someone said they were looking for minis under a video. And I was like, okay. So I can throw some of these in each of those two care packages from Dungeons and Doom Biscuits. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon. Leave comments. I do like the comments. And for those of you that are going to be getting some of these, a handful of these guys in your care package, I hope you can have fun painting these and making them work for your game in some way. See you next time.